Let that soak in for about 3 minutes. Come back, shake up your mousse, put in, I don't have a bottle here, that's something else, but shake up your mousse. My cat just opened the door, please excuse her. We gonna leave the door open because she wanna come in. Squeeze out the mousse, rub it together again in your palm of your hands, and you put it through your hair like that. And so, excuse me, Swanky. Whole thing. So, she wanna be on camera. You put a second layer of mousse. See, the thing that's good about mousse is, like how I was saying with the gel, you put too much gel in it, be all, and heavy. Mousse is so light that it's gonna, you can put 2, 3 things of mousse in your hair and it's still gonna stay light. Particularly with those brands Suave and Smooth and Shine were the best 2 I tried. I usually use Smooth and Shine, If I couldn't, I got Suave, and it's cheap. Well, like $2 a bottle, especially Suave. Good smell to it, very light, and it cleans up easy. You can just put your hands on the water, and it just comes out. Same thing the next day. Like if you sleep and you get up, you're ready to go out. You, of course, you're gonna sleep in a head covering or something. I'll explain that later. You want to look in the mirror and you want to check your waves, and you want to see the condition of them, meaning is there a lot of buildup? If there is buildup, here's the wonderful thing about mousse. Just get under the shower or in your bathtub, take your washcloth in the direction of your waves. Do everything in the direction of your waves, like this. When they say 360, for those of you that don't know, it for real. Don't do this when you wash your hair if you have waves. Do like this, okay? I didn't use shampoo. I just let it rinse out with water, and I just use my hands like that, for the waves. And what it would do is take the buildup out. If I had any, if I didn't, I just put a little more mousse in. It might help to add a little water in the palm of your hand. Also a little, not a lot. Smooth it and then brush with your soft side of your, with a soft brush. And this is a dual brush for those of you that don't know. One side is hard and one side is soft. It comes in handy. But anywho, yes, so that's what you do the day after. But mousse is so good. And a gel, if you want to use gel, that I recommend is, now a lot of people when they, excuse me, I'm going to reach into my cabinet. I got everything under here, truthfully. People use, I haven't used it since so long it's dust on it, I swear. People usually use gel like that. Now, I don't suggest gel like that. See that? For waves. Let me show you. See how stiff that is? I can just hold it there. Ain't nothing under. It's right over my cell phone. I ain't even scared because it ain't gonna drop. What you want, or what I suggest, is a gel like, it's made by L'Oreal. And excuse me for saying this, but in the store, it's in the white folks hair section, okay? I've experimented with all kind of gels. This is Ampro. It's usually in the ethnic hair section. I mean, different types of hair has their sections. So, this is in the ethnic section. And the L'Oreal gel is in another section, the white folks section. And it's really good gel though. Let me tell you which one. It's L'Oreal Studio Melting Gel. Just like it sounds, L'Oreal Studio Melting Gel. It's very liquidy. It's almost like water. And what you want to do is just squeeze a little bit in the palm of your hand at like a quarter nickel size, depending on the length of your hair and the size of your head. And just rub it around and just, this is after you do your texturizer. Or if you don't do your texturizer, you'll want to cut your hair or get it cut by your barber to the length that you want. And just use the same steps I just described without the texturizing process. Brush, that's very important. Now, I don't think that you should overbrush, because I see some people saying you should brush like 100 and something times a day, because I think too much brushing is bad for the hair. I think it weakens the hair. That's just me personally. I suggest that you brush until you see a wave pattern come in, and brush a little bit more than that. And then once you feel like it's set to your desire, then you stop the brushing and you only brush as needed. Always brush after bath or shower, that goes without saying, and to touch up during the day. Keep a small brush with you. They sell little brushes about that big in the beauty supply store, soft bristle brushes for waves. So you can just, you know, touch up. If you have a book bag or something, keep your little thing of mousse or pomade or whatever you choose to use, or the gel, so that you can touch up during the day, you know, if needed. You might not need it, because when I had mousse, it held so well. And the way I would touch up, like if I got a flyaway or something like that, you know, I'm in Atlanta, it's hot. So sometimes, you know, you have to be aware of sweat and stuff like that affecting your waves. I just put a little mousse, rub it and do like that. Brush. I'd have me like a little handkerchief or something to wipe my hands. That's what I love about mousse. It just cleans up so easy. You can just wipe it off your hands with a napkin, really, or a tissue, you know, strong tissue, and you're clean. And that's it. And that's basically it. Wave caps. I don't like wave caps. They press down on the hair and give it a processed look. In my other video about curls, I talk about processed looking curls. And what I mean by that is, I don't want to come out the house and you look at my waves and you be like, oh, that's cute. Look, they probably wore a wave cap to get that like that. I don't want people saying I wore a wave cap. I'm just funny like that. I want people to make me think, oh, her hair just probably comes out like that. And you know, I think it looks better. Let me give you an example of someone who has the kind of hair I'm talking about. And this might be their natural hair. I don't know. My cat is tearing up this door to get in. It's a damn shame. Let her in. So anyway, let me give you an example of someone who wears their hair like that. Y'all remember Farnsworth Bentley from Diddy's Puff Daddy whatever camp? He had his hair, it was less of a wave style, more of like kind of a curl slash wave. I don't know if that's his natural hair. That's my point. I don't know if he's mixed or not or anything. That's my point. You can't look at him and say, he put on a wave cap. Diddy's waves. We know he wears a wave cap. We know this. Why do we know this? Not only have we seen him wearing it, but you can just look at them and tell. Now, there's nothing wrong with that at all. You know, if you want to keep your waves really neat, really pressed, clean cut looking, that's the look you're going for, go with the wave cap. But if you want more of a natural look, more of a less processed look, don't put anything on them to press them down. At night, you do your waves one more time at night. By the way, this is what I would do. I put my mousse on it, brush it down, and I put on like a handkerchief. I'm sorry, not a handkerchief, but like a scarf. You know, like a bandana scarf over my head, tie it down. You can also use a satin scarf or a satin cap. Thank you, Swanky. She contributed to that. One of those satin caps from the beauty supply store. It costs like $1, $2 at most. And that's basically it. So please, if you have any questions, comments, I'm going to show you how to put the texturizer in real quick and then call it a day. And I'm going to let you go ahead on your wave experience. Hold on one moment. Let me get some stuff together.